A journey begins with one small step. It doesn't matter how hard you hit, whether you win or lose. What matters is that you have a common goal. And to reach that goal, it takes a band of brothers acting as one. Every week we come together to witness these gladiators of the gridiron pour their heart and soul onto the field. This is Hickory River's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wapple, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. We're in Catlin tonight, where the Milford Bearcats will take on the Salt Fork Storm. 1-5 for Milford and 3-3, so it's a big game for both of these teams because you always want to win every game, of course, but playoff implications, Louis, for the home team.
Absolutely. When you say a big game for each team, it's just different situations. Obviously, for Milford, they've only won one game all year. So they want to get that second win, obviously about pride, and also beat a rival like they have with Salt Fork. For Salt Fork, they're 3-3. To get into the playoffs, you have to win 6. To even be eligible, you have to win 5. So obviously with 3 games left, this is very important. This is also their last home game. So very important for Salt Fork to get this one, at least moving forward when they hit the road.
We've got a beautiful night for high school football. Louis, what do you see as the keys to tonight's game?
Yeah, the keys would be, I spoke with both head coaches before the game. First with the home team, Salt Fork, Brian Plotner said, hey, we really have to get things going fast. We also have to convert on third down. That was very big. That's why they lost last week, where they ended up falling to 3-3. They have to convert on third down, keep the chains moving, get into the end zone. For Milford, it's all about stopping Salt Fork quarterback Caleb Favre. That kid has rushed for 800 yards. He's thrown for 300 yards. He is the catalyst of that offense. Spy on him, stop him. They should hopefully come out of here with a win. And obviously, third is time of possession, I think, for both teams. They both run the ball. They very rarely throw the ball. So really, whoever can get that running game going, dominate the time of possession, and then hopefully, it can, a couple bounces here and there can go one of their way.
Both of these schools, both of these communities are excited about tonight's game. We're not too far away from kickoff, but right now it's time to turn it over to Fox Illinois' Hunter McKee, who will be our sideline reporter tonight. He has our Kirby Medical Center injury report. Kirby Medical Center, 75 years of healthcare excellence. Hunter?
Paul, well, there's good news for both teams going into this game. No one is hurt. They're going in to it 100%. So great news for both teams. No injuries to report on this side. Paul, back over to you.
And we'll be back with the opening kickoff in just a minute. Stay with us. And welcome back to Catlin, where the Salt Fork Storm will take on the Milford Bearcats. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wapple, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. We'll be calling the action tonight from Catlin, and we've got a beautiful night for high school football. A couple of teams who are no strangers to each other. It's a big rivalry, and Louis, we're almost set for kickoff.
Yes, we are. Big rivalry here. Obviously, big game for both teams, but for two different situations here. Milford just wants to get their second win of the season, whereas Salt Fork is still trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Seems like they're going to have to win out to make that, and this is their last home game, so have to take advantage of playing here at home. So here we go.
And we are set for kickoff here at Salt Fork. Well, we're almost set, Louis. All right.
Is this us? Were we holding it up?
Nope.
All right, let's go.
We are underway. And out to good field position to about the 37-yard line for the Storm.
Yeah, nice run. That's the kind of run you want to get here to start this off. You want some great field position here to start this off. You want to move fast. And, of course, we know with this Milford offense, they want to run the ball. So we'll see a hefty running here, obviously, with Dakota Stevens, and it'll move from there.
So 1st and 10. And we will see how the Bearcats play this. Don't expect to see a lot of A lot of passes tonight, Louis, right?
On the Milford side, they'll
Yeah.
switch it up. They like to use the option, but they'll also go and play action. Obviously, with Salt Fork, they are just a run-first offense. If they don't have to throw the ball, they won't throw the ball. But with Milford here, you can see them switch it up. Obviously, Clint Schwartz here as the head coach. He's the head coach for 5 years, but he was running the offense before being head coach. So he has nice command of this offense, and we'll see what they can do tonight.
And let's take a look at your Hickory River Smokehouse starting lineups for tonight's game. We'll do that after this play. How's that? 1st and 10 from the 37. Jared Shunke under center. Takes his time.
Everything feels so slow. Is it just me?
Just a slow start, Oh, and some movement. You wait that long, Louis, you're going to have the clock. Play clock ran down to just about 2 seconds. So take the time.
I was watching on our monitor, and I wasn't sure if it froze, and I kept looking at the field, and I don't know if they were trying to get them to jump off or what they were doing there.
Not sure. They're not sure. So Jared Shunke, the quarterback, the sophomore for the Milford Bearcats. 6'1", 150 pounds. Leads the offense. And we will take a look at your Hickory River Smokehouse starting lineups after this play.
Oh, I think we're ready for our first play.
All right. Shunke is ready. There's the pitch. Back and nothing. Thrown for a loss there is Dakota Stevens.
Yeah, Salt Fork saw that one and swallowed him up very quickly behind the line of scrimmage. Nice start there by the Salt Fork defense.
So it'll be 2nd down and 11 for, and a quick play. Nothing doing. Another nice defensive play there.
Seemed like to be the same exact call, just try and get Stevens involved here, try to get him going early. Salt Fork knows exactly where the ball is going. They met him, and another loss of yards.
First quarter action, opening drive of the game for Milford Bearcats as they battle the Salt Fork Storm. And it is 3rd and 16.
This is where we want to see this secondary of Salt Fork here make a play.
There's the handoff. And just absolutely nothing there for the Bearcats. So
went with Stevens again. Now Stevens looks down on the field here. This is not at all what you want to see if you're Milford at this moment.
Dakota Stevens, the ball carrier, tracked down on the play by Bryson Hughes.
So we'll keep an eye on him and see. In the meantime, we will take a look at the Hickory River Smokehouse starting lineups for the game, tonight's game. And you see the Milford Bearcats offense led by sophomore quarterback Jared Shunke. And the Salt Fork Storm's defense. And a lot of these players on both teams, Louis, as you know, play both sides of the ball.
Right, so the one player we want to key in there, you see number 19, the free safety, Caleb Fopper. He's also the quarterback, an all-state player on defense. Last year led them in tackles with 75, again leads them this year with 26. He's the captain of this team, both on offense and defense. We'll key on him again, number 19. Look for him on defense to make a play.
And Dakota Stevens walks off the field under his own power, so that's a great sign.
Yes, great to see an electric player for Milford, the catalyst of their offense. We definitely want to see both teams healthy here today.
4th and 16, punt formation for Milford. And flag on the play before the punt.
We've got a flag down prior to the punt.
See what that's all about.
5 yards.
So, false start against the Bearcats. That'll push them back 5 yards. Dalton Morgan, number 52 for Milford, into do the punt.
Not sure exactly what was going on there. He seemed to be in motion during the punt formation. Seemed to just be a little lost out there.
Gets the punt off. High, short kick at the 45, and
takes a little Milford bounce there.
And they will down at the 41. So that's where Salt Fork will start on offense in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center, back with more first quarter action from Catlin in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Paul Wapple and Louis Del Rio from Fox, Illinois, calling the action tonight. First quarter action, 9:39 to go early on in the first quarter, and we'll see what the Salt Fork Storm can muster up on offense, Louis.
Right, and as I said, we already touched on their key player, Caleb Favre, their quarterback, also the quarterback of their defense, but we'll see here what he can do. Obviously, key on him holding the ball and running.
Back to throw is Favre, complete left side, out to the midfield, down to the 45. And finally brought down at about the 20-yard line. So a big pickup there for Brady McMasters and Salt Fork.
Exactly, right to McMasters, and they mastered the trickery of no one knowing in the entire stadium.
And that is a Fox, Illinois first down.
No one, I can guarantee you that Milford had no idea they would pass on the first play, and that's exactly why. They caught them off guard, and they were able to go right down the sideline for a big play.
There's the handoff this time, left side. Some positive yardage there. Inside the 20-yard line for the Storm, as you see. Grayson Hughes, the senior, 6 foot, 200-pound running back.
I guess they wanted to switch it up this week. Instead of setting up the pass with the run, they're going to set up the pass with the run.
8:56 to go. Opening drive for Salt Fork. Shotgun formation. There's the handoff, and tripped up at the line of scrimmage. So
yeah,
nothing
Jordan
doing there.
Jordan Booth seemed to just slip up on his own feet. Or Hughes. Grayson Hughes, the senior, seemed to just trip up on his own feet.
And in case you didn't hear, the Fighting Illini lost a tough one at home in overtime to Purdue, 34-31. So Illinois having all kinds of trouble, Louis.
No analysis needed for that.
All right. And there on the keeper. Favre still on his feet, down inside the 10.
And this is going to be one of these things all night where basically the head coach, Brian Plotner, is going to say, hey, you know Favre has the ball. You know he's going to run it. Just stop him. And it's been hard for everybody to stop him all year. And his first run of the night, right up the gut for a first down. It'd be hard to see why they would go away from that here.
And we'd like to thank Illini Oil Change, our Red Zone sponsor this year. From Saturday Night Lights to crisp weekend afternoons, here's the football. And to the players who make it great, good luck this season from Illini Oil Change. And it is 1st and 10. And there's the handoff and stacked up. Maybe lost one on the play.
Hughes, the ball carrier.
Defense keyed in on Hughes there.
Brings up a
So it'll be 2nd down and 11 for Caleb Favre and Salt Fork. And they're excited about this game here, the whole community, and looking forward to it. And why not?
That's it, senior night.
Saturday
Just a
night.
great atmosphere
Yep.
here tonight.
Favre back to throw, left side, complete. Still on his feet, and finally brought down is Brady McMasters again.
They find McMasters out there, same exact play as the first play of the game. Just have him out there wide. He's isolated by himself. Just makes a play after the run, but also a nice defensive play there by Kyler Kent to stop him from getting into the end zone.
I want to remind you that Saturday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to SaturdayNightRivals.com. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. And here we are in 3rd and 4. The Storm trying to get into the end zone.
Now,
Grayson Hughes.
I spoke with Coach Plotner, the Salt Fork head coach, right before the game. Spoke with him, and we talked about how he felt like his team just wasn't moving the ball at the pace that he's wanted, which is one of the main reasons why they lost a tough game last week. He said he wanted to get the offense going, maybe change up some things to get the juices flowing early, and obviously we see Favre throwing the ball has been that added change here early on.
All right, 4th and 1 from the 2. And it looks like timeout. Salt Fork wants to talk about it. So we'll take a short timeout ourselves. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more from Catlin in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Paul Wappel and Louis Del Rio. First quarter action. It's been a quick one so far. 5:57 to go in the first quarter. Salt Fork, the home team, trying to score here. It is 4th down and a yard, and they will go for it. Oh, fumble on the play. Faber has it, going to keep it himself, go around the right side, and he makes his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Just a great play by Faber. He's been doing it all year. The senior, the 6'1" senior, has the awareness, and we'll show the replay here for you, but has the awareness to get and pick up that ball, see where the defender is, get right around him, and just use his athleticism right to the corner of the end zone. Just a great play by the senior, something he's been doing his entire high school career.
And he got a Salt Fork bounce on that fumble. Watch, it bounced right up to him. Perfect. 6-0 Salt Fork.
No panic. You see, he's a leader. He knew exactly what to do, picked it up, saw that little lane, and took it.
Salt Fork will attempt the extra point. Nope, going to fake it. Round left side and in. All right.
Brady McMasters, and a masterful offensive call here in the first drive by Plotner and Salt Fork. Great way to mix it all up, and then obviously with the trickery, with the extra point, really getting this team in offense going, something they need here at home. Great first drive.
All right, let's go down to Hunter McKee, and we'll hear from Mike Madigan, the owner of 4 Central Illinois Hickory River Smokehouse locations, and we want to thank Hickory River for sponsoring Saturday Night Rivals this season.
Thank you so much for being a part of Saturday Night Rivals. So can you just tell us, what are you most looking forward to, or why is this so important to you?
Well, this is just a great way for Hickory River to give back to the local communities. We do a lot of work with schools, and we just wanted to get involved with the athletic programs. I think this is a very exciting Saturday night matchups with some really premier football teams around the area. And, we have Hickory River restaurants in the markets of these schools, and we've worked with them a lot over the years on charitable events and team feedings and that kind of thing. So this is just an extension of that, Hickory River being more involved in the community. We love to support educational efforts, and athletics is a very important part of an education, I believe. And these communities are very supportive of the restaurants, so it's a way for us to be supportive and to give back.
Well, thank you so much for your time and your support for Saturday Night Rivals. Guys, back up to you.
All right, there's the return. The ball is loose.
Ball comes loose.
And I think Salt Fork has it, and they do. So 8-0. Salt Fork leads. They get the ball in excellent field position, Louis. You see the replay here, just went right through the hands of the Milford Bearcats here.
And then Salt Fork just gets right down.
Joe Taylor.
There you go. They just get right down the field, and Gavin Chu just chews it up. He picks up the ball. Plotner wanted that quick start. He wanted to get off to a quick start, and then he gets it right there with that first drive and then get the ball right back in enemy territory. That's exactly how you want to start a game.
Ball on to 31. Faber. The handoff, left side. And brought down. Brannigan with the carry. First time we've called his name tonight.
See here, just nice command now of this offense, and going right back to what they do is running the ball and dominating here this time clock.
5:12 to go, first quarter. Caleb Faber. Handoff, right side. Still on his feet. Goes around far right. Stiff arm, and a nice one there. And Grayson Hughes with the pickup for the Storm.
The big boy, 200 pounds, just a junior. You see here, gets to the end, shows that speed, and then he hits him with a just get off of me. Get off of me, son.
And that is good for a Fox, Illinois first down. 1st and 10, Salt Fork.
Great stable of backs and guys that are athletic, that can get to the outside all around Favre, and of course Favre can make plays as well.
Ball on the 17. There's the handoff. Goes wide. And still going. Grayson Hughes. Finally brought down after the nice pickup there.
So early on here, we see they're not even going up the gut. They're just taking it right to the outside, and they just continue to go coast to coast, sideline to sideline. They start from the right side. They go back to the left side, back to the right side. And they're just keeping Milford on their toes. They're tiring them out here early in the first quarter. And right now, just a dominant performance here early on by this offense.
So 2nd and a couple. First quarter action from Catlin, and they are inside, Storm. We're inside the red zone, and that is the Illini Oil Change red zone. Right side again. He's going to walk into the end zone. Flags all over on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Flag on the play.
Louis, I think there are 3 flags out there. I saw, yes, 3 flags. So let's see what that's all
3 flags,
about.
and they were thrown pretty early, so that's usually on the offense.
Here's the call.
Holding. Number 9. The penalty is declined. Block in the back. Number 25. 10 yards to the spot of foul. Repeat the down.
All right. So 4:12 to go in the first quarter, and that'll push Salt Fork back, and it's time to play the OMG BBQ Scratch to Win game from Hickory River. Text RIVALS to 43817 to enter. Standard carrier and data rates may apply. You'll receive one message with a link to the game from an automated system. Consent not required for purchase. Text HELP for help. For mobile privacy policy and terms and conditions, visit CW23TV.com. And into the end zone is the quarterback, Caleb Favre. So nothing too tricky there, nothing fancy, and it works, Louis.
Right up the middle, untouched, into the end zone, his second of the game. 14-0, Storm doing exactly what they wanted to do here at home.
And they like to score here. They celebrate their scores, and why not? 14-0, and last time the Storm were in this position, they went for the conversion and got it. See what they do here. And they go for the extra point, and the kick is up, and it is good. So 15-0, Dawson LeBlanc, the senior kicker, with the point after. 15-0, and the Storm, the fans love it. They are enjoying it here.
Quick score update from Wrigley Field.
And 4:04 to go. So it's early, Louis, but the Bearcats 1-5, and you're down 15-0 just like that. Turnover obviously cost them 7 points.
Yeah, 15-0. There's 4 minutes left already in the first quarter, and they've had 3 snaps. That shows you exactly what Salt Fork is here trying to do. They're going to dominate the time of possession. They're going to run the ball. They're going to let that clock go down, and then they want to make plays. They want to force turnovers. It's exactly what they did on that kickoff, and they've already jumped out to a 15-0 lead. So a huge drive here for Milford to get back in this. You do not want to fall behind this way on the road against a team that can run the ball like Salt Fork, because if you do that, this one can get away, and it can get away in a hurry.
$5,000 scholarship at the end of the football season.
So 15-0, Salt Fork. They entered this game with a 3-3 record, trying to make their push and run for the playoffs.
Peyton Taylor set to kick off for the Storm. Dakota Stevens
and Keegan Boyle back deep for Milford at the 20, to the 25, and tripped up. A nice play there and brought down. So
right now the offense has been impressive for Salt Fork. The defense has been impressive, and obviously the special teams unit has been equally as impressive. And this is a 3-phase game, and if you can do that in all 3 phases of football, well, that's what you have right now. You have a 15-0 lead.
Dakota Stevens with the short return for Milford. And there you see the scoring recap. Capped by Favre, number 19, with a 19-yard touchdown run. Didn't take him long after the turnover.
That's it. And Favre's just doing exactly what he's been doing all year. He's been rushing. He was obviously led them last year. Right now has over 550 yards already this year.
Back to throw. No, handoff. Sorry about that. Fake me out. And up the middle with some positive yardage, and the Bearcats need that. Get some confidence going.
Yeah, a team that also runs the ball, and they set everything up that they do on offense with running the ball. That's what you want. You want some positive yardage here. Move the chains, move that offensive line, get a nice push, get some momentum, get some confidence, and see what you can do here.
Gain of 7 for Joe Taylor, the senior, fullback. And Milford, very methodical. They take their time. Come up the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 3 from there for the Bearcats.
2nd and 3. The pitch, back, cutting back, still on his feet. Oh, and thrown down for a loss is Dakota Stevens. So nothing there. Dakota Stevens tried. And
he's there.
Wow.
He's obviously their offensive catalyst. That's the guy that they look to. Hasn't been able to really get any positive yards here. He's had about 5 carries. I'm not even sure if he's at that 5-yard mark. So they've been able to key in on him. He hasn't been able to get much going. And on that play, he tried to cut back inside, and that Storm defense was all over him.
So 3rd down.
And you see the clock here. We're already at 2 minutes, so you see both teams run the ball. This clock is going to move quick. That's why you have to be efficient with the drives that you do have.
3rd and 2. There's the carry, a 1st down and more out to the 46-yard line. And a good pickup there for Joe Taylor.
Yes, nice offensive call there by the head coach, Clint Schwartz.
And that is good for a Fox, Illinois 1st down.
Takes it up to the Milford 45.
You want to get Joe Taylor involved here, with Dakota Stevens. He continues to get the ball. He's obviously their main playmaker, but Joe Taylor has to get involved in this offense. They want to continue to move the ball and move the ball successfully.
A nice drive here would be great for the Bearcats. 1st and 10 from the 45. And the ball is loose. Salt Fork says they have it. Let's see if Milford may have gotten it back. Let's see. No. Salt Fork got
Salt
it.
Fork picks it up. Jared Schnucky, who's the quarterback. Or no,
Jordan Booth, yeah.
Excuse me, right, Jordan Booth.
There's the
He
replay.
picks it up here.
A couple of Storm defenders had an opportunity for it.
Watching a lot of their handoffs here, Milford has had problems. They continue to just seem to be off sync here with their handoffs. They're trying to do a lot of counters, trying to do a lot of movement, tosses, and they're just not able to be in sync with these handoffs, and this is what you get. You get the fumble. And, of course, with a defense that's aware as Salt Fork, they're going to jump right on that, and we have another turnover.
So Caleb Favre back in at quarterback. 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. Favre back to throw. Looking, going deep, and can't connect.
Had him. Nice throw by Favre. Someone we obviously know doesn't throw a lot. He's ran for over 800 yards. Favre on the year, to give you a perspective as to how they view their offense. Favre has only thrown the ball this year 38 times. He's already thrown the ball 4 times today. And a pass like that, it hits your hands. Nice pass in traffic. That's a pass that should be caught. Nice throw by him.
Larry Hubbard, the intended receiver for Salt Fork, brings up 2nd and 10. And keeps it himself. Favre faked out a few people on his feet at the 30, 25, and out of bounds. Mark it at the 22-yard line.
Favre loves to take this ball and see it again here. Holds it, reads the defense, realizes where they're shifting, comes right back to the right side. And you have to start, might have to put like a couch out there in the right corner of the end zone, because that's where he continues to go. He loves hanging out over there.
And that is good for a Fox, Illinois 1st down. Favre's carry. 1:41 to go. 1st and 10. Favre back to throw. Left side. Complete. Still on his feet. Still going. And close to another 1st down. is Brady McMasters.
And I love what McMaster did there, the junior. He didn't try to get cute. He didn't try to juke to the outside or juke to the inside. He's playing football, and he went right at the defender, and he picked up an extra 2 yards by just trucking right through him.
And Salt Fork is inside the Illini Oil Change red zone once again.
And I really like the offensive play calls here early, because obviously Milford is just zoning in on that offense, or on the run. But they've already thrown the ball 5 times here in the first quarter. They're already about a third away to how many times they've thrown it all year. So nice play calling here to switch it up, and this is why their offense is moving the way it is.
Favre with the handoff. Stacked up. Nothing doing this time for Grayson Hughes.
See, well, this is why they shouldn't run the ball. They should pass the ball.
You tell him, Louie. That's right. All right.
Short loss on the play.
Make it 2nd and 11 inside of a minute in the first quarter.
And Plotner understands, Salt Fork understands the importance of this game as their final home game, and they're still trying to get those 2-3 wins to get into the playoffs. They understand they have to do something different here, and they're doing it tonight, and they're doing it successfully.
Ball on the 12. Favre back to throw. Right side this time. Complete to 10, to 5, and out of bounds. Did not make it into the end zone. Brady McMasters with the reception for the Storm.
Pass complete to Brady McMasters. Takes it down inside the 5-yard line.
At
So
this
the
point
Storm
on
moving.
defense for Milford, they run that base 4-4, but at this point, the defensive coordinator, Brad McCall, has got to see where McMasters is and has to understand that this guy is going to get the ball on the outside. If they're going to continue to go man-to-man, he's going to be wide open on those plays, and then he's just going to make plays after the catch, and he's continuing to kill them. They're going to have to get somebody to key in on him, get up on him, and stop him.
3rd and 1 for Salt Fork. Opening quarter action.
Get after somebody.
Favre, handoff, and into the end zone is number 33, Grayson Hughes with a touchdown. So Salt Fork 21-0, still in the first quarter, and easy run. Easy play there. Offensive line doing a good job, and Hughes just more than happy to take it in.
Paul, very impressive offensive calls here in the first quarter. Just been all Salt Fork here at home. Nice drive, nice weight balance with the throw and the run, and Milford just can't seem to figure out where they're going to go.
Storm will attempt the extra point. Pick us up, and it is good. So 22-0 now. Salt Fork all over the Milford Bearcats.
I don't know where I parked, but I hope somebody's over there getting those balls as they kick them. Those cars are close.
So it's been all Salt Fork so far, and you know they were 7-4 last year. Salt Fork was, and they lost in the second round of the playoffs
to Arcola, who ended up winning.
Yeah, Arcola. So
Salt Fork is a great team. They have a great program going on here. These kids play with each other growing up. They know each other. They have a system here that runs very well. They've played some tough teams this year. Westville's very good. Bismarck Henning's very good. When they get into their conference play, you know, they've had some trouble moving the ball and scoring points. Is something that Plotner had talked about. Why he said he wanted to change things up and get a nice quick something where it would get the offense going early, get the ball moving early, something that they failed to do in some of their tough losses early on in the season. And he said, hey, you know, we're going to change some things up, and we see it here at 22-0. Everything has gone Salt Fork's way, and if they're going to continue to play like this, well, they're really going to make that push to the playoffs here.
And Brian Plotner, the Salt Fork head coach, who you're talking about, and been here 15 years and won 113 games. No stranger to success.
Dawson Rogers set to
And a
kick
team
off
that
again for the Storm.
absolutely had goals of going to the playoffs this year. This is not a team on the fringe. This is a team that came into the season saying, not only do we want to go for a conference title, but we want to go to the playoffs. This is a team that deserves to be in the playoffs. And, of course, if they want to get there, tonight is a big game for them.
And ball comes off the tee.
Now, going over to the Milford side now, as they're going to get the ball here as we go into the second quarter. Really can't stress enough. You don't need to pay me as an analyst to tell you how important this next drive is.
Then we won't. Okay.
But, right.
No.
You still can.
Go ahead.
I think with Milford here, Well, we'll continue after here on the kickoff.
Stevens up the middle has nice return to the 33-yard line. Go ahead, Louis.
It's not so much here of what happens. At least sustain something. Hold the ball for longer than 2 minutes. Don't give Salt Fork the ball right back and then put your defense out there. Your defense is on their heels. They're tired. They've been chasing Favre and Taylor and McMasters all over the field for the first 12 minutes. What's high school? 12 minutes?
12 minutes a quarter.
So
that's
12
right.
minutes where they're chasing them all over. Give them a breather. Show that you can move the ball down the field. This is very important as we go into the second quarter.
So 22-0 Salt Fork with the lead, and there you see the scoring recap. Only
It's an easy mistake to make.
seconds,
Favre usually scores all the touchdowns.
That's true. That's true. And Hughes this time with the touchdown. The Bearcats trying to get something going. 1st and 10 from the 33. Stevens in motion. And up for the middle for a few yards.
Take this to the
It's
second.
Joe Taylor.
Joe Taylor on the carry.
And that
Track down after a short gain.
will do it here after one quarter. It is Salt Fork 22, Milford nothing. We'll take a short break. Back with more from Catlin. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more in just a minute. Stay with us, please. And welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse, Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. It's been all Salt Fork so far, at least after one quarter. 22-0. They lead the Milford Bearcats on senior night at Salt Fork.
But we're in Catlin.
That's right.
You can get confused.
That's right. So let's see what the Bearcats do. See if they can answer. First down. There's the pitch to Stevens. Right side, trying to get something going. And just can't get much there.
You have to give Clint Schwartz a lot of credit here. He came in with a game plan. The game plan was give Dakota Stevens the ball. Unfortunately, he cannot get anything going. The Salt Fork defense has zoned in on him and have stopped him completely from the first snap.
Brings up 3rd and 6 for Milford.
And there's head coach Clint Schwartz there in his 5th year. 7th year with the school. He was running the offense the first 2 years before he took over.
3rd and 5. 11:20 remaining in the first half.
Jared Shunky, the quarterback. Back to throw. Timing play right side. Intercepted at the 40. To midfield. Still on his feet. Down the sidelines. Cuts back and out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So number 19 comes up huge for Salt Fork.
Caleb Favre, there he is, the quarterback. We spoke, he's the quarterback on offense, but he's also the quarterback on defense. Watch him here. He's the free safety. All he's going to do, he's going to watch the quarterback's eyes. He reads it very easily. The wide receiver doesn't even see the ball coming to him. A very easy pick. The captain picks it up. The quarterback of the defense gets it back for himself, helps out his own cause. Now he's back into enemy territory, and they're ready to go back in.
So 1st and 10.
A lot of smiling, a lot to smile about right now.
11:05 to go. Second quarter action. 22-0. Storm, they want to increase that lead. Favre back to throw, across the middle, got a man open and in for the end zone. Touchdown. So Salt Fork with another TD. Max Brannigan with the scoring honors this time.
And Max Brannigan went right behind the defense. Nobody saw him cut inside. Wide open. Perfect pass by Favre. You see here, just steps back. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch into the end zone. And Paul, I would say a storm is a brewing.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Louis. So 28-0. The Storm will attempt the extra point. There's a snap. Kick is up, and it is good. So 29-0. Back with more second quarter action. From Catlin, you're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more action in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. 29-0, Salt Fork all over the Milford Bearcats here on the Saturday Night Rivals big high school football matchup. 10:57 to go in the second quarter. Louis, score is indicative of how this game has gone so far.
Listen, it's football. Anything can happen.
And
smile cam?
Yeah, we do. The CW23 smile cam.
Smile.
Check out the smiles.
Is she gonna smile? There we go.
All right. There's a young Salt Fork fan checking it out. All right. Back to action. Flag. Ball is kicked out of bounds.
We showed Salt Fork fans. They should be happy. They're winning 29-0.
Kick. Bounce.
Listen, sport. Anything can happen in football. Anything can happen in sports.
That's right.
But I would probably go ahead and put Caleb Favre's name on the player of the game.
A little early.
If I was just trying to be
I need you to back me up on that.
It's early.
proactive.
A lot of time left. A lot of time left.
Plays at the 35-yard
All
line.
right, so first and 10 from the 35 for the Bearcats. Jared Shunke, the quarterback, trying to get something going offensively for Milford.
If anyone wanted to know, the Cubs just scored again.
What's the score, Louis?
2-0.
All right. Shunke. Handoff and out to about the line of scrimmage on the play is Joe Taylor.
The ball
And
carrier.
this is their game plan. They came in with a plan. There was no backup plan. There was no plan B. It was, hey, we're going to run the ball and we're going to try and do it successfully. Unfortunately, Salt Fork is just all over it right now.
Quick score update from Wrigley Field.
10:30 to go, second quarter.
3-0.
Second down and 8. They gave him a couple on the
Pass, Larry, number 3.
last play. Back to throw. Shunke throws, and it is complete at to the 40-yard line.
Not sure he even got back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Pass complete to number 15.
Dakota Stevens with the reception.
Brought down on the play by Fletcher Mead.
Brings up 3rd and 5. In need of a first down, anything. See another shot of Brian Plattner, the head coach.
9:45 remaining in the half.
72% winning percentage. You just need something, Louis, to get some momentum.
And they're continuing to stick with that game plan. It's just Salt Fork just won't let them get any space.
There's the handoff and comes out of the across midfield is Joe Taylor. So there is a first down at Casey's General Store. First down, and one of our Casey's General Store is one of our first down sponsors all season long.
And Joe Taylor picks up the first down for Milford tonight. So something positive, the biggest play they've had throughout this game, where we have 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. So hopefully this is something now that can get them going.
See if they can get some more positive yardage here. And comes out again is Joe Taylor. Still on his feet. Another nice pickup. And that is good for another Casey's General Store. First down.
Schwartz saw exactly how it worked the first time, went back it again. And that's one thing, if you look at something that they do have a strength, they're going to watch here. Watch this push here as he gets to the outside. The guard and the tackle just lean those defensive ends to the side, and Taylor makes that move. They have 2 guards. They have Dalton Morgan, the senior left guard, and Chaz Reitz, the senior right guard, that they can rely on. Guys that are big and they're athletic. So, again, they have the line to run. Now they just have to sustain it.
Handoff again up the middle. Maybe a couple of yards that time to Joe Taylor.
Well, now Schwartz is like, all right, well, let's just feed Taylor.
And we want to remind you that Saturday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to SaturdayNightRivals.com. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. SaturdayNightRivals.com. All right. So 2nd and 7. Excuse me. 8:10 to go in the second. There's the pitch back, and still on his feet. Grabbed by the jersey and finally brought down is Dakota Stevens, the senior back for Milford.
Still trying to get Stevens going, still trying to get him involved in the offense. Again, Stevens just picked up right where he snaps the ball. Slow night for him, but again, they're just going to continue to go back to him until he can make that play. And as a player, that's all you want in the coaching staff, is just that chance.
29-0 Salt Fork. Bearcats trying to get some
4-0 Cubs.
points on the board. 3rd and 6 from the 30. Flag on the play.
We have a
See what that's all about. Defense, so that'll help the Bearcats.
Offsides against the Storm. That'll move it down to the 25-yard
So
line.
all on the 25 of Salt Fork.
And that will indeed give Milford a first down. 7:20 remaining in the half.
So that will make it a Casey's General Store first down. That penalty. Doesn't matter how you get the first downs, Louis, just so you get them, right?
That's it. And this is a nice drive here by Milford, something where they can sustain it, take some time off the clock, keep the Salt Fork defense on the field for a little bit.
Motion. That's it. Nope. Nothing doing.
Great defensive play by Salt Fork. Even faked out our cameraman. They just got him right at the point of attack. Not even an inch gained on that one. Nice play.
Noah Hepburn in on the stop for the Storm.
Brings up second down.
Loss on the play brings up a 2nd and long.
29.
I would say here with 2nd and long, they've had trouble passing. I would probably see if we can get Taylor here open. Try to get a nice hole for him on the right side.
It's Taylor on the left side, on his feet, showing some speed, and brought down.
So Coach and I agreed, we didn't agree on the side to go. Nice play again by Taylor. You have to keep feeding the junior. The junior is right now the only guy who's able to make a play, get off some tackles, get some positive yards. You just got to continue going back to him.
In on the stop for the Storm.
So brings up 3rd down and 7. 6 minutes to go, 2nd quarter. Milford looking for win number 2 on the season. It's been a rough season to this point for them, and
it's been a rough
stretch.
This would be very nice.
So there's the handoff, left side. Not much there.
Now, interesting call here for Clint, because now you're at 4th down, but you're inside, or you're approaching here the red zone. Do you just get the points, get on the board, let your team see points on the board, or do you say, hey, you know what, we don't know when we're going to get back here. Let's go ahead and try to get in there, and then if anything, make them go the length of the field. As we can see, it looks like they're going to go for this on 4th down.
And we'd like to thank Kirby Medical Center for sponsoring Saturday Night Rivals. Kirby Medical Center, 75 years of healthcare excellence close to home. 4th and 6. Oh, and some movement there.
And that's what you need. Hey, however you can get it.
That's
it looks
right.
like Salt Fork did jump.
Don't jump. Don't jump.
And now makes it even manageable. 4th and 1.
Absolutely, 4th and 1.
On the defense.
Offside Salt Fork.
See, 4th and 6 was sort of a stretch for Milford, but at 4th and 1, this is a play you're going to have to convert. If you want to win this game, you have to convert on plays like this.
Ball will be placed at the Salt
So, of course, they're Milford inside the Illini oil change red zone again, and here we go on 4th and 1. And timeout is called. Salt Fork. So we'll take a short break. Back with more 2nd quarter action in just a minute. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more action in just a minute. Stay with us, please. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wapo, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. 2nd quarter action from Catlin. Salt Fork is trying to hold off the Bearcats here as the Milford Bearcats trying to get something going, trying to get a touchdown They've had a good drive so far.
Biggest play here of the game for Milford. 4th and 1, now much more manageable than 4th and 6. But if you want to come back in this game and make this a ball game, you have to convert here.
And in motion and the carry.
And I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did either.
I do not think he got it.
Joe Taylor on the carry.
What a play by the Salt Fork defense.
Salt Fork takes over on down.
Jordan Booth.
4:39 remaining in the
You
half.
watch this defensive play, but Jordan Booth just pushing and pulling, and all that is effort. They say defense is all about effort, tackling is effort, and Jordan Booth just pulls Taylor and just continues to pull him back. Great stand by the Salt Fork defense, and now they have the ball back.
So still holding on to that 29-0 lead is Salt Fork. 4:39 to go, second quarter, and 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line for Caleb Faber. Back to throw is Faber, complete left side. A little fake and still going. Flag on the play and out of bounds after the reception. Let's see what the flag's all about.
However, there are
Flags on the play. I'm not sure where. They might have called him maybe a face mask as he was trying to stiff arm. But other than that, I can't see where this flag would be called. And it didn't look like he had a closed ball.
Clock in the back. On the offense, number 25.
Okay.
All right, that'll push Salt Fork back. See if we can.
I don't know.
Fletcher Mead with the nice pickup there, but for not.
5 yards for making a football play.
So 4:29 to go, second quarter. Beautiful night for high school
Again,
football.
folks, I've got that iPhone up here that someone turned in the booth.
1st and 19. There's the handoff left side. Still going, still going. Across. Good effort there by Faber, or out across the 20-yard line.
Caleb Faber on the
Nice
carry.
run by Faber there. Just the keeper holds it. Gets the DN to commit to the running back there on the option.
Near the 23-yard line. It'll be second and long
So,
from there.
Second down for Salt Fork. Again, 3 and 3, and trying to
this
make
is
that push for the playoffs.
perfect situation here for Salt Fork. Under 4 minutes, they've held on to the ball. They have the length of the field to go. They're just going to be methodical. They're going to run it right down the field. They're going to let that clock go down.
There's the handoff, and still on his feet. Still going.
Great,
And a nice carry there by Grayson Hughes.
Gritty run, great run, right up the middle. Nothing fancy. Just football moves by the 6-foot junior.
And that is another Casey's General Store, first down,
Hey, your dad said you gotta do
as they
something.
move the chains. Faber very good, very deceptive on the
Caleb
handoffs.
Faber on the quarterback keeper.
Milford here at this point on defense,
First
you know
down.
they're running the ball and they're really overpowering you on the line. At this point, for the Milford defense, they need to make a play. They need to force a turnover here, get the ball back, and try to change the momentum here.
Handoff up the middle. Powers his way across the 40 to the 43-yard line is Grayson Hughes.
Rumbles ahead near the 45-yard line.
He's a ton. We talked about it, 200 pounds. The senior.
And they're just going to continue to run the ball up the middle,
Second and
let
short.
that clock
3
run,
minutes
and
remaining in
just
the
go
half.
right down the field. Salt Fork in very nice position here and in complete control of this game right now.
2:50 to go, second quarter. Faber has it, going to keep it himself. Right side, 45 midfield, the 45, the 40, flag on the play, and out of bounds at about the 35-yard line is Caleb Faber, but there's a couple of flags on the play, Louis.
Maybe another personal foul here on the run, which he didn't need. He had already outrun the entire defense, and he had everything on his own. But again, these penalties being thrown in the back, you have to assume another personal foul here on the Salt Fork offense.
It's still a first down. It's still a first down.
Wait for the official, there we go.
45.
Another block in the back.
Boy, we gotta stop. Blocking the back penalty against the score.
So
I tell Larry.
That'll push the Storm back. Still a good pickup on the play, Louis.
Milford 47-yard line.
Yeah, just another play where they're trying to make football plays here, and a little over aggressive. Another personal foul. They'll bring it back. They did get the first down.
So it is
Sets the Storm up 1st and 10
on the
Bearcats
47
47-yard line. 2:20 remaining in the half.
of Milford. Favre going to keep it again. Left side. Still going. Down to the 38-yard line.
The athleticism and that first quick step of Favre just so graceful as you see here as he takes the ball. Just avoids that first tackler and then just got and jumps right through the middle.
Pickup of 8 on the play.
See if we can get that replay, and you could just see that first step. As soon as he gets that snap, he just avoids that first tackler, and then he just has Green right in front of him. And he's so good at that, and it's very hard to stop that because you have to watch the weapons on the outside.
2nd and 2. Low snap. Favre throws right side. Oh, can't hang on to it. He had it. Brady McMasters did.
And that connection has been all night. I mean, that's his BFF out there, McMasters. He finds him. That's the first drop pass there by McMasters. He has 6 catches on the day. He was wide open, just a misdrop there.
Brings up 3rd and a couple with 1:41 to go in the first half. And Milford's defense, Louis, I know it's only the first half, but they've got to be tired, a little tired already. Been on the field a lot.
Milford defense has been on the field for the majority of the first half, and you can tell they're huffing and puffing trying to stop this offense.
There's the handoff. Still going to the 30, 25. Down inside the 20, and they are moving once again. And Grayson Hughes. And it becomes inside the Illini oil change red zone.
Paul, you watch enough football, you understand that when it comes to those type of runs, it becomes not only deflating, but it becomes frustrating for the defense when you're trying to stop the quarterback from running on you. But then if he doesn't, he finds Jordan Booth or McMasters or Grayson Hughes, and there's just too many guys to stop here.
Favre stopped there, one of the rare times he's been stopped tonight.
Nice read there by the defense. The defense able to see that. But I was getting back to my point. They need to key in on Favre, so obviously they're going to spy him, and they're going to have a linebacker watching him. But you have to understand that when they do that, he can find McMasters on the outside. He can find Jordan Booth. If Jordan Booth is not getting, well, they'll go to the 200-pound senior Grayson Hughes, who can pummel his way through. And then once they try to stop that, then Favre can keep it with his quickness and jump to the outside. So just too many weapons here right now for Milford to contain.
Favre throws right side, complete. No, out of bounds. Oh, Bob. Okay, did not catch it. Okay, thought he had it. Brady McMasters, the receiver.
Yeah, let's see if we can see that one more time. Because it did look like he had possession.
47 seconds to go. Second quarter action.
No rush here for the Salt Fork offense. You're in complete control.
Here it is. You asked for it. You got it. Let's see the replay.
I don't know. It looked like he had control of that with his foot down.
But again, as you know, high school officials do not have replay. So
we need the replay.
Brings up 3rd and 10 from the 19. Favre gives it to Hughes, left side to the 10, inside, barrels his way down to the 5-yard line where he's stacked up is Grayson Hughes.
That is a man amongst boys out there. That's real 200 pounds. When you look at a roster, sometimes they'll give you weights and they'll give you heights and they'll exaggerate. That is real 200 pounds right there, and he's going right through that Milford defense. They cannot tackle this kid. And all he's doing is punishing this defense, and he's tiring them out. And then what do they do next? They're going to Caleb Favre and use his quickness to get to the outside.
We've got a flag on the play on Salt Fork. So we'll let the officials mark that off.
Salt Fork is slowing itself down right now on this
exactly.
drive. Because they've been able to do whatever they want at will, just these penalties keep bringing them back. We'll wait for this call, but
ball at the 15 and
we had a personal foul penalty against
Salt Fork, and they're trying to.
It's funny. Sometimes when you look at these penalties, you go, it's not good to have penalties. But on this drive, the penalties, they just keep coming back, and they just keep gaining the yards back, and all they're doing is killing the clock. So if they still get into the end zone, not only do they get into the end zone and get that ultimate goal, but they've also used the entire quarter to get into the end zone. So not the worst thing right now if they still get into the end zone.
Salt Fork has been able, for the most part, to do whatever they want in the first half. So,
and here on this timeout, if you're Clint Schwartz, you're talking to your team saying, hey, we need to stop here. But as we look at these Vermilion Valley Conference, Westville, big win yesterday. Now 7-0 in the season, 4-2. Bismarck Henning, of course, right behind them. And Salt Fork right there. They're still in the mix. They've lost to Westville and Bismarck Henning. So obviously those two teams will always be in front of them. But Salt Fork still has a chance to make the playoffs. Again, they have to win out, and you have to start with their last home game here. And they're doing a great job starting off. But talking about Westville, how good they have been this year, 7-0. I've seen them play twice. I actually saw them play against Salt Fork. Great team. That is a team that can go far. They're right outside the top 10 rankings in Class 3A. So two really good teams in front of Salt Fork.
all right. And there you go. See some Salt Fork Storm statisticians. Hey, that's us. How you doing? We're in the press box. Beautiful night for high school football. There's Louie. I'm Paul.
I need a drink. I need like a Coke or something. I'm thirsty.
All right.
Oh,
37 seconds to go. Second quarter. 3rd down and 5 for Salt Fork. And Caleb Favre, the quarterback for the Storm, has had a very good first half, and they've mixed things up a little bit, and they have been able to do, for the most part, whatever they have wanted to do. So see what they come up with here. Ball is on the 15-yard line.
And they can either go, and it's.
I got to set the Storm up 1st and 10 at the 15-yard
We'll watch this play first.
37 seconds remaining in the half.
Favre back to throw, looking right, wide open in the end zone, and caught for the touchdown. So just like that, Max Brannigan, the sophomore, makes tack on another 6 for Salt Fork, 35-0, Louis.
That's it. You call that a lightning strike by the Storm. The touchdown right there, wide open again. Salt Fork just doing whatever they want to do in this game. Beautiful pass by Favre.
The horns going off sounds like we're at the United Center. So 35-0. And extra point is good. 36-0. Salt Fork with the lead. There you see the
great play here. You see
replay.
Favre just watches his receiver, sees him get open, finds him quickly, and a little bit overthrown, but just great concentration by the receiver there to haul it in. And this has been all Salt Fork today. Just great offensive scheme here tonight by the team.
So
fans are having a great time in Catlin today. Salt Fork's winning, the Cubs are winning, everything's great right now out here.
That's assuming you're a Cubs fan.
Assuming
right,
you're
okay.
a Cubs fan.
You can assume that. That's okay.
We have a couple of Cardinals fans.
Probably some White Sox fans and other fans too.
And they're only Cardinals fans. There's a little rant here. It's because they've been good. If you live in Illinois, you should be a Chicago fan, right? And they try to say it because they're close. Well, if the Cubs were really good, they would all be Cubs fans. But they're Cardinals fans because the Cardinals have been good. So I'm happy for Cubs fans. They stick with their team, and now they have a great team.
They do have a great team.
I think I just called Cardinals fans bandwagoners.
No, the Cubs have a great team. They've got a great chance to go. We'll see how that plays out this postseason. So 30 seconds to go. Milford could use anything here. 36-0, all Salt Fork.
Dawson Rogers to kick off for the Storm.
Rogers with a kick. Fielded at the 15. To the 25. Brought down at the 30-yard line is Dakota Stevens for Milford. So we'll see if Jared Shunke and Milford see how they want to play it here with 22 seconds. They do have 2 timeouts left, but certainly, obviously, a long way to go. Ball at the 31-yard line.
I think this is one of those where you just take the knee. Clint Schwartz wants to get his team in the locker room, just get them together, get them rejuvenated, and hopefully come out in the second half and put a nice drive together. But I think you want to put the first half in the books. Just get off the field and talk to your team.
First and 10 from the 31. Coming out of the pile is number 7. There he goes, Joe Taylor. And he's had a few good runs in the first half. He's across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Good thing he held it. It looked like he almost let that ball go. Last thing you want to do is give Salt Fork the ball again right there.
So that's another Casey's General Store first down as they move the chains with 12 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Until they almost caught Salt Fork sleeping a little bit, thinking, okay, a little run and get out of the half, but Taylor was able to make that big game.
So Milford wants to talk about it. They'll take a timeout with 10 seconds to go in the second quarter.
I did, yeah.
So
It was nice, man. It was good time.
Milford would love to score, obviously. They'd just love to do something, get something on the board, get that goose egg off of there, Louis.
Is Hunter
Trailing
still
36
here?
zip.
I haven't seen Hunter.
Hunter McKee is still here. Indeed, he is.
I didn't know if he left.
He's here. So we'll try to get some updates from Hunter when we can. So now they put 12 seconds on the clock. They went down to 10, but it's 12. So
They didn't empty up, right?
let's.
I was actually up here at that time with Ryan or somebody had it on the radio. But I never did hear it.
And of course, before halftime, Louis Hunter McKee will talk to one of the coaches, and then before the second half starts, he'll talk to the other coach. So I'd be curious to hear both coaches' thoughts tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
This, so lopsided at this point. So.
Absolutely. I'd like to hear from Plotner because, as I said, I spoke with him before the game. And he said he wanted to change things up on offense, get the team going quickly, which he did. So I'd like to see exactly, how pleased he was with his offense.
First and 10 from the 46. The pitch back, bobbled, but still has it. Nothing doing at midfield.
To be honest, Paul, this is where I say just take the ball and just go into the half. What you're doing here is you could easily fumble the ball and Salt Fork can pick it up and run it in for a touchdown. Not much to gain there trying to run a play. Just get out of the first half, talk to your boys, come out, and hopefully start the second half a little bit better.
And the Salt Fork fans love it, 36-0 here at halftime. All over, Storm all over the Bearcats. 36-0 at this point. So Louis, it's been all one-sided to this point. It's been a good first half.
We'll be able to hear from head coach Brian Plotner shortly and hear what he has to say about his team. But yeah, the Storm definitely wreaked havoc here in the first half, and the Bearcats are really going to have to claw their way back if they're going to try and do anything to make this a ball game, let alone win, just make it competitive. So we'll see what head coach Plotner has to say about his team and his offense.
And let's go down to the sidelines where our Fox Illinois' Hunter McKee. Hunter?
Well, Coach, you said you wanted to start fast in this game. 36-0 so far. Is this fast enough for you?
Yes, that's the kind of start that we were looking for. I think we got 22 in the first quarter. Offense has done a really nice job with ball control, getting the possession first downs we talked about, and then the opportunity to score when needed. We've done that. We got to eliminate some of those penalties, for the outside perimeter, but kids are being aggressive blocking, so you got to live with that sometimes.
And then obviously, Coach, you guys are playing good, but obviously there's always things to fix, and you named some of them there. What's the most important thing going in the second half for you?
Well, like we said, offensively, we've got to clean up the penalties. I think if we clean those up, we're going to put ourselves in a good position here. Defensively, they're hurting us with their trap underneath. We're getting a little too aggressive, getting up the field. We've got to hold our ground and play on the line of scrimmage better. And our linebackers, we'll clean that up, and I think we can do that, but we'll work on that at halftime.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you very much. We'll take a break and be back with more. You're watching the halftime report on Saturday Night Rivals. Thank you. Be back in a minute. Here's halftime report on Saturday Night Rivals. I'm Paul Wappel along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. 36-0. The Salt Fork Storm all over the Milford Bearcats up until now. We'll see how the second half plays out. And we talked about it, Louis, pretty dang impressive performance to this point by Salt Fork. But, yes, so.
Yeah, dominated the entire offense, dominated the first half, dominated time of possession. Their line dominated, their skilled players dominated. It was an out-coached, Salt Fork out-coached. It was just all Salt Fork here on senior night, homecoming, their last home game of the season. Obviously very pivotal, as we've touched on all night. In order to keep their playoff hopes alive, they have to basically win out. And this is their final home game, have to take advantage, and they're doing that. Now, again, we still have a whole second half, but if that's it's indicative of what we're going to see from this offense, then they're in for a good night.
And throughout this Saturday Night Rivals season, Bungie will recognize an exceptional senior student athlete from each participating school. From Milford High School, Ty Clark. Ty plays baseball for Milford. He's Vermilion Valley All-Conference twice. Also holds the school record of being hit by pitches 22 times, and he hit 390 last year with 16 stolen bases. Ty carries a 3.9 grade point average and is an assistant Little League coach.
He got hit by the pitch 22 times?
Yes. And from Salt Fork High School, Dawson
still gets good grades.
Dawson is the kicker on the football team and the current record holder for Oakwood Salt Fork soccer goals in a game and assists in a season. He was Vermilion Valley All-Conference in 2015 and All-County in 2014 and 15. Dawson carries a 5.0 grade point average and is in the dual enrollment program at Danville Area Community College. He is also the class president. These students are also eligible to win a $5,000 scholarship to be presented at the end of the season. Bungie is proud to support and encourage exceptional student athletes across Central Illinois. Congratulations to both of our scholar athletes. All right, now let's go down to Hunter McKee. Hunter?
All right, hey, Paul, thank you so very much. I'm here with the principal for Milford and Steve. Just sort of talk about it. You guys' first time being a part of Saturday Night Rivals this year, and, just talk about the excitement that the student body of the school has dealt with.
Sure. Well, first of all, thanks for giving us the opportunity. High school athlete, one of the great dreams is to be able to play on TV or in front of a large audience, and our kids have been really looking forward to this night, and a lot of DVRs are set back home, and they're anxious to go home and watch that. Right now, score's not really what they wanted it to be, but they'll have grit and they'll make a few adjustments, come out the second half. Some of the community didn't come out tonight because it was on TV. They've been talking about it all week, and again, just thank you for the opportunity for our kids.
That's no problem. And, moving forward, especially this is, about the team, the players, the coaches. Really this week, talking to them, how excited were they going into this game and getting this opportunity? Well,
Salt Fork is kind of a rival. They're a very strong tradition football team. They're fighting for the playoffs this year, and we've won a conference championship over them in the past, and so we try to compete very hard with them. So the game itself they were looking forward to, and this was just kind of icing on the cake for them to be able to play on TV.
Okay. Steve, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you much.
All right, Paul, back up to you.
Thanks, Hunter. Appreciate that. We will take a break. Back with more halftime here in Catlin. Stay with us.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul and Louie. I'm here with the principal for Salt Fork, and this is the first time you guys are going to be a part of Saturday Night Rivals. It's a neat experience for you guys here at home. The crowd has been really into it. The live TV sort of atmosphere. Just sort of talk about the importance it's been for the school.
Our kids have been really excited about it. I mean, how often do high school kids get to play on a televised game, especially on senior night? So that was pretty special for our kids. They've been ramped up all week, excited about tonight. Saturday atmosphere for a game is even better. We had a great night for it, so our kids have been really excited about it.
Well, and it's not just the live TV atmosphere, but obviously you guys are still in the hunt to make the playoffs. This is a big game, and you guys are doing well, obviously, on the scoreboard so far, getting there. Sort of talk about how this kind of game on live TV could get them past a hump that they need to win these next 3 to make the playoffs?
Well, I think the scrutiny of being on live TV kind of puts them under that microscope and a little bit of pressure that maybe we're going to be in the next couple of weeks to try to make the playoffs. So I think it was sometimes if you're on TV, you get yourself out of your rhythm and out of the game. But I think so far tonight we've done a pretty good job of staying focused on the mission at hand. So I think our kids have enjoyed it, and it's been a good experience for them.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Paul, back up to you.
Thank you very much, Hunter. Appreciate that. And we are ready to get underway here in Catlin for the third quarter between Salt Fork and Milford. And an onside kick bobbled at the 45, and I think they did recover. Salt Fork got it. So Milford tried to get something going.
Down from their own 45-yard
So
line.
great field position for the Storm as we start the second half with the Storm leading 36-0.
That's it. Onside kick. Do anything.
Trying
At
something.
this
That's right.
point, it's do anything. And we'll see how this goes.
All right. Caleb Favre, the quarterback for Salt Fork, who had an outstanding first half.
Travis Wood.
See how it goes in the third quarter. There's the handoff coming this way. Now cuts back across midfield to the 45. And stacked up there. Oh my goodness, how many players it take to bring him down? Nice play there. Hughes with a big run there. So Grayson Hughes. And that is another Fox, Illinois first down.
Bearcat territory. That's good for us, Salt Fork.
And remember, you don't have to stay up late to watch your local news. Get to bed early and watch Fox News at 9.
We have no signal up here on our monitor.
All right. Early action in the third. Right side. Out of bounds. Nothing doing this time for the Storm. Paul Wapple and Louis Del Rio calling the action. And the Storm would probably love nothing better than to have a running clock here in the second half if they're able to get some more points on the board.
Short loss on the play.
So it is second down
and 11.
and 11. 11-14 to go.
And as the Milford defense, this is something you want here early on. You want to try and get some quick stops.
Favre, just a ton to bring down, Louis, and he's down to the 35-yard line.
And that's it. That's what they need to do. Just go right back to what they were doing. Again, now he gets that close to the first down. We'll see if he got the first down.
Looks like he'll be just short of a Salt Fork first down.
Just short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So third and a short one.
And right back to it. And go ahead.
I want to remind you that Saturday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to SaturdayNightRivals.com. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. All right, 3rd and 1. Right side. And good, I think, for the first down is Grayson Hughes.
And just a big hole there. Great job by the offensive line to get that push, get that hole for Hughes, and Hughes just hit right through it, went to the outside, picked up that first down, and Salt Fork gets that new set of downs.
And that is a Fox, Illinois first down for Salt Fork. Ball on the 33-yard line. And you can just, you see the Milford sidelines and the wind's out of their sails, but they're gonna battle.
I like the call coming out of the half to go with the onside kick. You want to change something up. Obviously, they didn't get it. Gave Salt Fork the good field position, and now they're just moving again.
And another run. Right side, Favre on the keeper, and he's
nice gain on first down there.
Out of bounds. 9:50 to go.
Gain of 8 on
here
the play.
in the third quarter. Salt Fork trying to move to 4-3 and stay alive for a postseason berth. Milford 1-5. trying to find something positive out of this game tonight.
Listen, they knew coming here this was going to be a tough environment.
Sure.
They understood what was at stake for Salt Fork, and being at home, homecoming, senior night, and all that stuff. It was going to be tough for them. They just want to, show some pride, and they're doing that here, holding on and playing some tough defense. Not going to allow Salt Fork to get anything, at least not easy yards.
2nd and 2, and Grayson Hughes is stepped up there, and took 3 guys to try to bring him down there. At least they slowed him down a little bit, Louis.
And that's it. And that comes back to that effort. Tackling and defense is all about effort. And Quinn Schwartz has to like the effort of his guys where they're coming out here and they're taking the hits, and they're going to put their pride on the line here, and they're going to try and stop them as much as they can. And at this point, that's all you can ask for.
And with that carry, it's good for another Fox Illinois first down. Ball on the 23. Hughes cuts back left, cuts back right, flag on the play. Down to the 20-yard line, see what the flag's all about.
Hughes, the ball carrier. There is a flag on the play.
8:56 to go, third quarter. So holding against the Salt Fork Storm. Push him back 10 yards.
Quick update from Wrigley Field. The Cubs now leading 5-2 over the Giants.
All right. So 36-0. In case you just joined us or joined us late, 36-0 Salt Fork in control against Milford. First and 20. Favre on the keeper, left side, still on his feet, wants to go down the sideline to the end zone, and he will. Touchdown for Caleb Favre from 33 yards out, and Louis, he is pretty darn talented, isn't he?
Just again, he gets it, and he doesn't need much. He doesn't need the offensive line to give him much of a hold, but once he gets that little sliver of hope, Favre hits it. He hits it hard, he hits it fast. He outruns the entire defense, something he's been doing all game. And one more time, first drive in the second half, back to business for Salt Fork.
42-0, Salt Fork. Let's see if they can convert the extra point. Dawson LeBar. And there's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So 43-0. We will take a short break. Back with more. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more action in just a minute. Stay with us. And welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. 43-0 Salt Fork in front of Milford here at Salt Fork Stadium, and it's the score indicates how lopsided this game has really been. Milford has not been able to get anything going, and there's the kickoff to Milford. Bobbled at the 15, picked up, and brought down about the 24-yard line. So that's where Milford will start their next drive. Keegan Boyle with the return for the Bearcats. 8:16 to go, and the clock will run with the score being 43-0, Louis.
Yeah, just so at this point, all about pride for Milford.
So we'll see if quarterback Jared Shunke can get something going here in the third quarter.
There we go,
Hand off, and nothing there.
First down play for Milford. Stuffed.
7:42 to go.
Short gain on the play.
So a gain of maybe a couple on the play. You see the replay, and the defense has obviously played very well too, Louis, for Salt Fork.
Oh, this has been an all-around dominant performance here by Salt Fork. And you see here, they're right on top of the play. As soon as that ball is handed off and Joe Taylor has it in his gut, the Salt Fork defense is already making contact with him, so making it very difficult again here. Dakota Stevens can't even get back to the line of scrimmage before Salt Fork is all over him.
Thrown for a loss is Dakota Stevens.
Stevens, the ball carrier for Milford.
They are impressive.
It's her scored.
One thing, Salt Fork, they came in with the game plan, and that game plan was we're going to stop Dakota Stevens. We're going to make them beat us with someone else, and Dakota Stevens has not been able to get anything going. He might not even have positive yards, and he has about 10 rushes in this game. So it's indicative of how great this defense has been and how keyed in the line has been to Dakota Stevens.
3rd and 13 from the 20. Pitch back, left side, and some positive yards that time for Brendan Rose, the sophomore. So some positive yardage there for the Bearcats.
23, Brendan Rose on the carry.
I don't know that we've called his name tonight, Louis, Brendan Rose, but
and he's limping off the field here after that.
Sophomore.
That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Bearcats.
So 4th and 5 from the 28-yard line.
And just a bad position here. And it's just so tough for Milford because at this point you really just have to go for it wherever it is. But if you don't get it, now you give Salt Fork the ball right back in enemy territory.
Shunky is under center. Back to throw. Does throw. And intercepted at the 45-yard line.
Again, Caleb Faber.
The 40 and out of bounds.
This kid is just unbelievable. Listen, again, that ball gets away. He throws it up, but the center fielder, the leader, the quarterback of this team, Caleb Faber, who else would be there to snatch that interception, take it back, give him and his team another chance on offense. Just an unbelievable talent.
We'll take a short break. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. 3:53 to go in the third quarter, a running clock here. And you see the run on the outside there, and just Milford defense comes up there. It is 3rd down and 8 from the 28.
Yeah, those first 2 plays here on the drive that we missed, they were just running them. They picked up that 1 first down, but now they're at 3rd and 8.
Just a matter of ball control, obviously, from this point.
Yeah, you don't want any mistakes here. You know, no turnovers. Don't get sloppy. You're up big. But this offense has been on all night.
And Gage Romack, who's now in, right side, and is drug out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. So there's another Fox Illinois first down, and they have made it, Salt Fork has, into the Illini oil change red zone.
That's good for us, Salt Fork.
Yeah, that's it. Great run there. Gets to the outside. That athleticism. Nice tackle there, but they just continue to move. Another first down and just continue to just be dominant here, that offensive line and the running attack.
So Salt Fork making a few changes with the score being what it is, 43-zip. 2:35 to go.
Which is what you want, especially down the stretch. You never know who's going to have to come in and get reps in games that are very big. So good to get some guys reps and get them on the field here late in the season.
Romack hands off, reverses his field now, and thrown for a loss on the play, back to about the 27-yard line. So Milford's defense comes up there to stop Hughes.
Even as we watch the replay, we see this defense in Milford. You have to give them a lot of credit. They're down here big in this game. They're on the road, but they just continue to show heart and they show pride, and they're all over the ball, continuing to play hustle defense. And that's all you can ask for from head coach Clint Schwartz.
2nd and long for the Storm, under 2 minutes.
1:54 to go in the third. 2nd and 15. So,
and a nice performance here by Salt Fork. Again, such a big game for them to keep their playoff hopes alive. They have to win out, but you always have to start with that first one. This is their final home game. To play like this just gives you so much momentum, so much confidence going into your next game that this is the way you want to win at home in your last home game.
And earlier we met up with Sarah Ross from Kirby Medical Center to discuss their Pink fundraiser. We'd like to thank Kirby Medical Center for sponsoring Saturday Night Rivals this season.
Kirby Medical Center and the Kirby Foundation support Paint Pyatt Pink each October in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Paint Pyatt Pink activities support comfort and care of breast cancer patients and survivors. And as a community, I invite you to come out and participate in our activities.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate the support of Kirby Medical Center this year on Saturday Night Rivals. Time winding down inside 40 seconds here in the third quarter.
Grayson Hughes, the ball carrier.
Hughes with the carry on that. And I want to let you know that now you can catch your local news on your time. Fox Illinois News at 5:30 is bringing your local news when you need it. Fox Illinois News at 5:30. So Romack will come to the sidelines, and that will do it, I believe, yes, for the third quarter. So after 3 quarters here in Catlin, it's Salt Fork leading 43-0. Back with more on Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals presented by Kirby Medical Center in a minute. Stay with us, please. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse, Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Paul Waplin, Louis Del Rio, and it's been all storm tonight. 43-0 in the fourth, a running clock, and the Storm, wow, down to the 20. They continue to fight and claw their way, and their just offense is just incredible.
You know how bad he wants to score? He'll knock his own guy out of the way. That's how bad he wants to score.
So, and Louis wanted to mention that Salt Fork High School senior football player Chance Kistler was elected captain of the football team in the offseason, lost his battle to leukemia, and his teammates still do a lot of things. They do a lot of things in this community in memory of Chance Kistler. They take his jersey out to the coin toss at home and away games. They've done that this season. And just to honor the memory of Chance Kistler, the school gave his parents, Chance's parents, his jersey tonight before the game. So some very, and there you see the Forever Chance Strong sign under the scoreboard tonight. So it's nice to see all the great things they're doing in this community here at Salt Fork.
Just so beautiful. And I had the opportunity, the honor to speak with Chance. I spoke with him actually twice while he was in the hospital out in St. Louis. I spoke with him via Skype. We talked. He was so upbeat. He was so excited about football season, about the chance to be able to join his team again. Obviously, he lost his battle with leukemia. Just very, very sad. But this community comes together. The love that they show for him, for his family, you can really see how close-knit this community here is out in Salt Fork, and it really is great where they come out with the commemorative signed jersey for the family, and they have the banners, and right in front of us where they have the signs of all the players, they have Kistler there. You know, he's part of the team, and it's just really great to see. Again, very, very sad story, but I did have the honor to speak with him. He was a great kid. Really loved, you could tell, his team in school. Even if he couldn't play, he had told me he wanted to drive from St. Louis every weekend to see his team play and be on the sideline with them, even if he couldn't play. That was the dedication he had to his team, and you can see the dedication his team has to him and the family. It is beautiful to see. So great sight here tonight with the Chance Strong, and very cool.
Thank you, Louis. Certainly an emotional night for Chance's parents and family, but great to see the things, like you said, they're doing here. And that is a Casey's General Store first down. They're one of our sponsors all season long. Casey's General Store, 8:29 to go in the game.
And you know Chance is watching from up top. And he'd be very, very proud of this performance here tonight.
No doubt about it. And we want to remind you that Saturday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to SaturdayNightRivals.com. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's game. So it's SaturdayNightRivals.com. Catch all the action there. So 43-0 our score in the fourth. And Milford would like to just get rid of that, take that goose egg, that 0 off the board. See if they can get something going here. And stopped short of the 40-yard line.
Everyone faked out on that play.
Bearcats.
Gage Romack in on the stop for the Storm.
Just a sophomore, so he's got a couple more years left. Gaining some valuable experience against a top-notch team here. Playing Salt Fork. So running clock because of the score. 3rd and 6. And a good carry there across midfield. Plows down to the 45-yard line. Is Taylor, Joe Taylor. So, and that is another Casey's general score. First down.
At the Storm 45-yard line. 6:50 remaining in the fourth quarter.
And I'm sure most of you know, in case you don't know, Illinois lost a tough one today in Champaign, and I mean a tough one to Purdue, 34-31 in overtime. And the Illini just losing to the Boilermakers at home. Tough loss for them. They go to, what, Rutgers next week, Louis?
They go to that. Listen, inexcusable to lose to Purdue, but even more inexcusable to lose at home. I know, I understand it's a new coaching staff. It's not Lovie Smith's players, but
short gain on the
this
play,
really should
brings
be
up
a game that you win, and you win easy.
2nd and 9.
They did lose Westlawn early in the game, but the offense seemed to be moving, but you just have better players. Purdue is one of the worst teams in the country, and for them to come to Champaign and beat you in the fashion that they did, the fact that they even had to go to overtime with them is tough. And just it's tough. You knew the season would be tough, but I don't think they realized what it would be now. And now you don't know where they get another win, because you thought today would be a win. Now is next week at Rutgers a guaranteed win? You don't know. So tough season right now.
And Shunky's pass is picked off. Back with more fourth quarter action in just a minute. You're watching Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Fox Illinois' Louis Del Rio. Fourth quarter action. We have a running clock, 4:10 to go in the game. Salt Fork leads 43-0. And a little Wappel's wisdom. I bet you didn't know this, because I didn't either, Louis. The first night game, first ever high school football game to be held under permanent lights, took place September 21st, 1928 in Westville. Westville beat Milford 26-6. Recognized by the IHSA, as you can see, as the first modern football game to be played under lights. And I want to thank our guys in the truck and for digging that up. So I did not know that.
I did not know that. That's very cool.
And now you know, and now everybody else at home knows too. So.
And you know what? That is the wisdom that I need to get by today. So I thank you, Paul.
It's been a rough day, huh?
Yeah.
Illinois loses and.
No, it's tough when they lose, and then you realize that there's still about 5 more games. That's when you get depressed. Basketball's coming though. They just had media day yesterday.
Did they?
So I saw John Gross. I saw the guys. Basketball's here. This team should make the NCAA tournament. So if you're a big Illini fan, just remember that basketball it's coming.
Gage Romack is in at quarterback for Salt Fork. Hands off, left side, and down the sidelines, and it's going to be a foot race to the end zone, and I think he will win this one, and Salt Fork will score again, another touchdown, and it looks like...
Rozak on the carry, takes it in.
So, haven't called his name, but flag on the play. Matthew Rozak gets his name called, and number called and everything, and a great run, but...
Someone has some explaining to do to the sophomore. He thought he had a touchdown.
Pretty impressive there. 2:46 to go. So
That one's coming back, folks.
all right, we'll take a short break. Back with more. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more in just a minute. Stay with us, please. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse, Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Paul Wappel and Lou Del Rio from Fox, Illinois, calling the action and time running down. And we'd like to thank Hickory River Smokehouse for sponsoring Saturday Night Rivals this season. There's nothing better than real Texas barbecue, and there's no better place in Central Illinois to get it than Hickory River Smokehouse.
Paul, we plug so many things. I want to plug something real quick.
Okay.
Everyone follow me on Twitter. Trying to step my Twitter game up. You can follow me at Louis Fox IL. That's at Louis Fox IL. You get all your high school, pro, Illini stuff, whatever you want. You can keep up to date with Fox, Illinois, and myself.
Very good, very good.
Took me like a month to do it. I held out, but finally I couldn't control myself.
You know, there's not much time left in this game, and of course we'll be naming a player of the game in a little bit, Louis, but I'm wondering if our folks in the truck have some video of the gentleman who did some work on the field. And do we have that video? Can we show that? Yes. Do we have that?
The next televised Hickory River Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center.
All right.
Saturday,
And, let's see if we can pull up that clip that we have. And middle of the field, the S and the F, Louis, looks great here. Salt Fork and spell out Storm on the field, right at midfield from the 45 to the 45.
And it's funny, I mentioned it actually earlier. The Salt Fork Storm logo in the middle of the field is very, very cool. I love the way it looks. The field is great out here. It was a great atmosphere and a nice win for them. And here you go. There's some of the footage.
And we've got a short interview with him. Let's play that if we can real quick. All right, we'll come back to it. Back to live action, and there's the
very good-looking men, though.
A punt. Picked up.
Taylor's punt.
35.
By number 22.
And he just won't go down for the Bearcats. So
Gage Connor among those in on the stop for the
1:20 to
score.
go in the game, and Keegan Boyle for the Milford Bearcats did not want to go down on that play. Good effort there. And do we have that interview? All right. Time winding down. All right, time winding down here in the fourth quarter. All Salt Fork tonight. And they will move with the win. Louis, Salt Fork will move to 4-3, and Milford will fall to 1-6. And playoff hope's still alive, very much so, for the Storm.
Absolutely. Tough season for Milford. Just continues for them. There was really nothing they could do here. They were just overmatched, but they fought to the end. That's all you can ask. So on that end, kudos to Milford. As far as Salt Fork, there was a plan, there was a goal. That goal was get out of here with the win, and they did it in impressive, dominant form. Now they have to continue and carry that into next week. They have to do it all the way through the rest of the season. They got that fourth win. One more makes them playoff eligible. If they can get two more, well, then they're definitely in. And with this offensive performance and defensive performance that they had today, they carry this over the next couple of weeks, and we will absolutely see the Storm in playoff football, which we should. This is a good football team.
And a Casey just for first down, but that will do it. 43-0 your final. We'll back with the post-game show in just a minute. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals presented by Kirby Medical Center. Paul Wappel and Fox, Illinois' Louis Del Rio. We just wrapped up the game. Salt Fork Storm all over Milford tonight with a shutout, 43-0. Had a running clock in the second half, and it was all one-sided. And just a moment or two, Louis, we will have the player of the game, and we'll also have the Hickory River Smokehouse Champions Trophy presentation. And Louis, Salt Fork, again, will continue their quest for the postseason, and they made it last year. They want to do it again. So I think we're going to take a look at some highlights. Is that right? All right.
There's a lot of highlights to pick from here tonight. Offense, defense, they move the ball running. One thing I really like as we go through it is they also pass the ball. Here's the awareness of Caleb Favre, the quarterback, to pick up that bad snap, gets it right to the outside, and he lived in that right corner here on the fake extra point to start the game after the first touchdown. Really set the momentum of, hey, we're here and we're going to bring it. And they did all night, but they passed, they ran, they did everything in their power.
Defense came up with some interceptions.
Keep Milford either on the field and on their toes, and they did a great job. But one thing I really liked from Brian Plotner that he did, they passed the ball. We know they can run the ball, but they were so balanced today with the pass, and that really, really changed all of the momentum early on in this game. Milford didn't know what was coming at them, and obviously we see here Favre, the quarterback, with the interception as well. Great job by this team tonight.
All right, and let's go down to Hunter McGee with the player of the game. Hunter?
You know what? We always do.
Thank you, Paul. We present our Player of the Game trophy to Caleb. Caleb, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Just talk about it. This was a must-win for you guys. You guys came out and you played well. Talk about the week, this preparation. You worked hard, the rest of your team worked hard, but what did you have to do to come out here and play as well as you did?
We had to play good on defense, a big win to get us close to that playoff eligibility and just play hard out there.
Moving forward for you, what is it that you need to do, to keep this consistency going and play as well as you did tonight?
Get the running game, keep going, and passing. So overall, special teams too. Big turnover today.
Okay. Well, thank you so very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. We turn it over to Coach. And Coach, this was obviously, as said before, this was a must-win for you guys. Moving forward, you guys are trying to get that 6 wins, the playoff berth. But moving forward, what can you guys take away from the night? Moving forward.
Well, I'm proud of the way we came out of the gates. Like I said, scoring early and getting 22 in the first quarter put us in a good position to play with confidence. I'm proud of the kids on senior night to come through and get a big win for these seniors. They've done a lot for this program, the last 4 years, and we're really wanting to send them out the right way and get some momentum going as we go into week 8 with Dwight and beyond. So I think we can build on a lot of things. We found some things we corrected at halftime. I was proud of the kids for the adjustments we made defensively in particular, and look forward to trying to continue that improvement and get ready for Dwight next week.
Okay, Coach, congratulations. We present to you the Hickory River Saturday Night Rivals Trophy. Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations to Salt Fork and the player of the game brought to you by Loman Ray Insurance Solutions since 1981. Caleb Favre, we talked about him all night, had an outstanding game, a very talented player, and he led Salt Fork on offense. He had a great night on defense too. And also want to congratulate Salt Fork, for picking up the Hickory River Smokehouse Champions Trophy presentation. Louis, a couple of quick thoughts. Anything else here before we leave Catlin?
This is what they wanted. They came in here knowing that they had to win to keep their playoff hopes alive, and they did it in the way that Coach Plotner had said before the game he wanted to do. They wanted to come out fast. They wanted to change up their game plan a little bit, move the ball, get some points. They've been hard to score points the last 2 weeks, and then also be dominant on defense. That's exactly what they did. Play like this tonight, the next few weeks, and we will absolutely see Salt Fork in the playoffs.
And I want to remind you, to folks at home, to tune in next week as Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center, brings you our final game of the season. We'll head to Tolono as the Unity Rockets take on the St. Joe Ogden Spartans. That's next Saturday night starting at 7 right here on CW23. Louis?
And speaking of keeping your playoff hopes alive, both of those schools trying to do that. St. Joseph, or St. Joe Ogden, and Unity both have to win out to keep those alive, and this is going to be a big game. We talk about a rivalry like this in the Yalcott Valley. One of these schools is going to knock out their rival from going to the playoffs, and it should be a whole lot of fun in Tolono next Saturday night. I'm excited.
All right, it's been fun, and thank you for tuning in, and thanks to everybody, our statisticians, everybody in the truck, out of the truck, for the great camera work and pictures and audio and everything else. That's it from Catlin, Illinois. Good night, everybody.